Now, Tom Bradby has all the latest with the ITV News at 10.
The images are haunting. This is Salika, severely malnourished. She is 4, but the weight of a 1-year-old. This is Mail, who is just 1 and whom doctors thought would not survive a day when he first reached medical care. And this is Ali, who has just buried his son, the 4th child he has lost to the terrible drought in Somalia, one of the worst in living memory.
This is a historic drought, the worst in over 40 years. And the world needs to pay attention because of the sheer magnitude of needs.
Peter has a vivid first-hand account tonight of the scale of a crisis, which is the direct result of both climate change and conflict. Also on News at 10. 448 individual instances of institutional racism. The utterly damning report into the state of cricket in Scotland.
As a person of colour, it's like out of sight, out of mind. You've gone against the institution, you spoke against people, we can't join you.
Boris Johnson apparently tells supporters he regrets resigning and could look to stay as the new contenders slug it out in a head-to-head debate. David Trimble, a man who took enormous political risks for peace in Northern Ireland, has sadly died tonight, and preparing for sellout crowds and the pleasure of playing at home.
It is massive, obviously coming back to Sheffield, but more importantly we're playing in a home Euro semi-final against the top opposition.
This is ITV News at 10 with Tom Bradby.
Good evening. The countries of East Africa are no stranger to the spectre of famine. Time and again, we watch the disaster from the comfort of our Western homes, no doubt vowing to prevent it ever happening again. And then it does, and usually for the same reasons: climate change and conflict. Right now, hundreds of thousands of people in Somalia are in imminent danger of famine. Half the population face acute hunger, allied to the worst drought in 40 years. Factors like terrorism at home and conflict in Ukraine have brought widespread food shortages and soaring prices. Huge numbers of people are gathering in displacement camps as they search for nourishment for their starving families. Often, tragically, as we'll see in Peter's first-hand account tonight, it is too late. Somalia is quite simply a country on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe.